What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon FireRed walkthrough. In the last part, we headed into the Seafoam Islands and caught the second legendary bird, Articuno. And now that we have covered, everything there is to do on the water routes around Cinnabar Island, it is time to actually cover Cinnabar Island. So, as you can tell, this is a very small place. There's really not too much going on. The first thing of note is the Pokemon Lab. Now, this place is where you can revive your fossils, so if you have like the Helix, Dome, or Old Amber, then you can come in here and get those fossil Pokemon. But we're going to check out each of the rooms individually because there's some trades you can make in here, which one of those is this trade right here. This guy will offer you a Electrode for your Raichu. So I actually could do that trade since I do have a Raichu, but I don't want to give up my boy Ash. This lady is looking for a Venonat. She will give you a Tangela. That Tangela will be holding a Stardust, by the way. And moving on to the second room, I think this is where the Move Tutor is. Somewhere in here. Yeah, here it is. So this guy will teach your Pokemon Metronome. Of course, a really fun and random move because it can turn out to be any move in the game. So yeah, use at your own risk, I guess. Now, the third room is probably the one you're looking for because it is where you can revive the fossils. But yeah, this guy's also looking for a Ponyta. He will give you a seal in return. But the scientist up in the corner is the one that will take your fossils. So I could say yes, but honestly, it's not like I'm using those Pokemon on my team or completing the Pokedex. So I don't really need to bother reviving them. But yeah, if you do want to get yourself the fossil Pokemon, that is where you need to do it. So, the only other two attractions on Cinnabar Island are the gym and the Pokemon Mansion, but the gym is actually locked, and that's because you're going to need a secret key found here in the Pokemon Mansion, and that is basically where we're going to be spending the rest of today's video, so get used to seeing this, kind of run-down building and whatnot. Let me go ahead and spray some more Max Repels to repel away the wild Pokemon, which include Coughing and FireRed, Grimer and Leaf Green, Growlithe and FireRed, Vulpix and Leaf Green. You can also get Wheezing and Muck in their respective games. And I think in one of the later floors... Nope, never mind. I thought you could get Magmar in here, but I guess not. And, yeah. So, there's a couple of Poison-type options. I actually used a Grimer in the Pokemon Blue walkthrough. Not too shabby. Now, I know there's a lot of hidden items. And there's like a hidden Moonstone kind of just somewhere along this little walkway. If I don't find it immediately, then I'm kind of just going to skip over it. We don't need a Moonstone, but I mean, it would be nice to be able to find it. And of course, there's some items that aren't hidden, and yeah, I'm not going to bother looking for that Moonstone. Let's continue exploring the first floor, including an escape rope right there. And I believe there's something else if we come all the way around town. Nope, just some locked doors. Now you might be wondering, how are we supposed to unlock those doors? Well, you can unlock them by talking not to the youngster. Okay, yeah, I guess I did kind of jump scare him right there. But yeah, there's a few trainers to battle in here. Not too many though. But yeah, there's these little Pokemon statues. And if you click A on them, you'll have the option to press a switch. And those switches will either open or close different doors. So that's how you can grab some of the different items in here. So I'm probably not going to, hit every switch to gather every item. I'm just going to hit the switches that I know, bring us to the end. Because that is the ultimate goal. You want to get to, the basement floor, which is where the key is located. However, I will say behind those locked doors are a Protein and Carbos, so nothing too crazy. Just in case I don't get around to grabbing those items back there, then, I might as well let you know what they are as we take down this Eradicate. And I'm not really sure what a little boy is doing in here. Definitely not the safest spot, especially because I think upstairs there's, burglars in here. So, yeah, they're trying to, loot the place for, I don't know, rundown, or, yeah, lost items and stuff. Did any of those doors open up, by the way? Yeah, this one did. Okay, so here is the Protein. So that is nice, and you're going to want to press that switch because that will allow you to progress on the second floor. But yeah, the whole story behind the Pokemon Mansion is this is where Mewtwo was created, and this is where things kind of went haywire. That's why it's abandoned and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure you can find like some diaries or like journal entries scattered around the place that will sort of explain the backstory in more detail. And here's a Charmander, kind of cool. This burglar probably stole the Charmander from Professor Oak, though. Not cool, man. Not cool. And I believe you have a Growlithe. No, Charmeleon. Okay. Yeah, burglars typically like to use fire types. I don't know. I guess that's because... do they like to set things on fire? Like, I don't know. Burglars don't usually do that. I mean, sometimes they do. I'm not sure. The Pokemon world is just different, I guess. But we defeated Burglar Barney if you want to call him. And I'm not going to press that switch just yet because we can come around here on this like balcony that leads to the void and grab this zinc. And yeah, here's one of those journal entries. I'm not going to bother reading it, but you can check them out if you'd like. Now, let's see. I'm just kind of running around making sure we're not missing anything. Right here is a calcium, and I think there's an HP up on this floor, but you need to get to it from one of the other floors. Yeah, see, it's kind of blocked off over there. So we'll worry about that later. For now, we're going to backtrack and hit this switch, and that will unlock the third floor. So let's get to it. Right after I spray another Max Repel. And yeah, I think there's just a few more trainers. Some of them are like scientists and stuff. Nothing in there, right? Yep, we are good. Good to go. So, third floor. This is the highest floor in the mansion. And we will start by grabbing an iron. And then I know there's a hidden rare candy that I would like to pick up. I think we're going to need to press this switch, though. And I believe it is... yeah, it's going to be past this scientist. Now, you're going to see two little gaps right there. And they're kind of just ledges that, you know, lead into the abyss. But they're actually ways that you can drop down to the earlier floors. So the correct one is the one on the left, I believe, because it's the one that's wider. That's how I remember it. It's just always the one that's wider is the one you want to take. But I think I'm going to take the right one just to kind of show it off, and I'm pretty sure it takes you back to some of the items that we missed. Even though earlier I said I, was going to be trying to get through here quickly, but I reckon this is going to be a relatively short video anyways, so it is fine. It is fine. Koopa gets to level 45, and you have a Voltorb, so let's put Tinkerbell up front. But, yeah, I was originally planning on trying to do the gym in today's video, but I figured that would just be too long, and usually I save the gyms for their own episodes anyways. So, yeah, we're just going to be chilling, doing the Pokemon Mansion today. As down goes that Voltorb, we defeat Scientist Brayden. And let's get Blastoise out from the front of the party. And let me see if I can find this hidden rare candy. I think it's on one of these tiles back here. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Right in the corner. Okay, so then if we loop around and take this staircase, I think this leads us, yep, to the HP up that we saw earlier. And I don't know if I'm going to regret this because I feel like this leads to an item. My curiosity's getting to me. I got to do it. And nope, it just leads us back to an earlier floor. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay, see, here's the annoying thing. Now you got to, like, press the switches again and all that junk. So, my fault, my fault. I thought that led you to another item, and then you'd be able to get back around. But, it was just a demonstration. Like, yeah, I knew what I was doing for sure. But yeah, again, you want to take the wider leap of faith, and this will take you all the way down to, well, I guess this is floor 1. I think that staircase takes you to the basement. But anyways, let's battle this scientist first. And yeah, we're making pretty good time in today's episode. Not too bad at all. Here's an Electrode. Okay. Alright, Electrode. And you're going to blow up in my face. Alright, sweet. Clefable, yeah, you're tanking that, man. Eating that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's go. Yo, for breakfast today, I did have myself a cream cheese bagel. Kind of been a while since I've had one of those. Not going to lie, it slapped. I've seen those memes before where it's like, people will say, oh, when you realize that butter and toast is the best combination. And they have just like a straight week of eating butter and toast for breakfast. And then you just get sick of it and you don't eat it for like another 6 months. And then you're like, oh my gosh, butter and toast again. And it's just a constant loop. Alright, right here is a Carbos. Now, going around this way is actually going to lead you back to the entrance of the building / exit, but you don't want to do that yet, of course, because we haven't gotten the key. So what we need to do is take on this guy down here, and then there's going to be a lot more switches to press, but it's really not too confusing. You really just have to press like each switch that you see along the way, and you should be good. And you have... Oh, there's a burp. Oh my gosh. Yeah, probably not the best idea that I had lunch before this, but it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, he has a Growlithe, going for Flame Wheel, just don't burn me. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Right when I say it. Come on. Alright, whatever, Growlithe. Stupid puppy. And we get the pointless crit. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. But yeah, we already got intimidated. You did not have to burn me, buddy. Alright, Hydra, get in here for some vengeance. Avenge your own teammate, even though he didn't die, so it's not really avenging them. But we'll give you a try attack. Ponyta does not have the greatest defenses. So he will go down in one shot, and I guess I need to heal up after that stupid burn. So thanks a lot, Burglar Lewis, making me do extra work. Okay, so I did buy a few more Hyper Potions and stuff in between episodes. I do have a full restore. I kind of like to save full restores, though. There we go, Hyper Potion, and then we will find our full heals and heal that up, too. Sweet. I hate the little animation. It just, like, takes more time. Like, it's cool at first, once you first start the game, and then you just realize that it gets annoying. Anyways, we press that switch, but before we move on, make sure to grab a full restore right there. Could have used that a second ago. And now that door's locked off, but this one is not. So, we can take on another scientist. I think this is the last trainer in here, so that's exciting. And he's holding that purple substance again that we've seen throughout the game. And you have Magnemites. Dude, Magnemites are just the bane of my existence. Thank goodness there's no... I think I've said this before, but like there's no major trainer left that has, you know, Magneton or Magnemite or like specializes in steel types, because that would really suck. And you paralyzed me. That is just one reason why these things are very annoying. However, my 6th and final team member will definitely help with that steel typing. So, ooh, there's another little hint at who my final mon is going to be. Also, I might seem dumb going into my flying type, but like, I think Hydra can outspeed Electrode and one-shot it, right? Right, yeah. Electrode does not have good defenses. He is not eating up this tri-attack. There we go. Bada bang, bada boom. Alright, looks like we have a hidden elixir coming up, so I'm gonna try to grab that. Let's see. It's somewhere in the northeast corner. Where is it? Ah, man. Am I not gonna be able to get it? Alright, well, you know what? It's somewhere in this room. You know, an elixir would be really nice for, like, the Elite Four and stuff. Come on. Oh, I thought that was it. And the repel popped up. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I guess it's not in the northeast part of the room. It's just in the middle of the room. Next to the statue. No. Alright, you know what? I just give up. Hey, there it is. Okay. Just had to check a few more steps. Alright, let's press this switch. Actually, wait, did I want to do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, because that opened up this room, which has TM14 Blizzard, a super awesome TM. Strongest ice-type move you can get. And lying on this table is the TM... Never mind, that's further on down. There's the secret key, the thing we've been after. And here is TM22 Solar Beam. So, yeah, at the bottom, you get two really awesome TMs. So, yeah, I would recommend not skipping out on those. And then, of course, make sure you pick up the secret key. That's what we're in here for. And now that we have it, we can head on out. Make sure you loop back around and press this switch because it actually controls one of the doors back on the upper floor. And yeah, that is all we need to do here in the Pokemon Mansion. Nothing else for us. And that means in the next episode... Oh, come on, let's make it through. Make it through. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, you know what? I didn't show off any of the wild Pokemon. Then again, it's a Rattata, so nothing too interesting. But yeah, in the next episode, we are going to get our 7th gym badge, meaning we are very close to having all 8. So that's exciting. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you on Friday, and until next time, Deuces.